All right, shut up, Andre. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of New Gameplay Today. I'm your host, Jeff Cork, joined today by a special crew, Suriel Vasquez.
Hello.
Joe Juba.
That's me.
And Leo Vader.
It's a Killer7 Super Replay reunion.
The core team is back again, completely intact. What are we looking at, Suriel Vasquez?
We are looking at the PC version, the Steam version of Killer7, which I think might be the first game we've done both a replay and new gameplay today of.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Congratulations to
Very
Killer7.
So we've interrupted his monologue about masturbation.
Yeah, we could have picked a better thing to start off with.
If you want to hear this in full, you can watch our Super Replay.
I think we talk
where we
over
say
that
different
too,
things
right?
over it.
Yeah.
If you want to hear a different conversation over this monologue,
Yeah.
go back to this other video.
But sync it up with this one, it'll look nicer.
That's right. You can also sync it up with Dark Side of the Moon.
Okay, so having recently, well, I didn't recently play Killer7, but
You
I
watched
recently watched Suriel.
You wanted to
play
make that
Killer7.
clear. I have never touched this game.
No, I reviewed it. I
That's
think.
true, yeah.
So this does not look on first glance very different to me.
I mean, the resolution is noticeably higher, I think. Like, I mean, the mod, it's not like they remastered it. They didn't, like, go over some of the textures, at least not here. But they did sort of just up-res it so far. So it is more of, like, a remaster more than a remake. But there are some slight differences.
Okay,
looks
yeah,
nicer.
that clearly looks better.
I think there might be a difference between like the video files and the actual gameplay, because I think this is in engine, and this looks a lot cleaner.
Oh yeah,
than
for sure.
The original.
They're like, you know what, this JO scene, we don't really need to spend any more time on this than necessary.
Prefer not to work on that.
Yeah. It's dumber and grosser than the rest of this game, which
Yeah.
really is saying
So the rest of
something.
it is prestigious, high art stuff.
Yeah.
Don't need to worry about that. But
Do you know about the frame rate? Is it uncapped as Dan Tack would prioritize?
I'm not sure, but they did say 60, but I don't know if it's uncapped.
Okay.
The other thing you'll notice is that there's a little bit of reflection in the text there. And the subtitles, they're not as, let's say, vibrant as they were in the original game.
What are you using vibrant as a euphemism for something? What do you mean?
Well, like they'd move around and stuff. Like they would remember how it's kind of hard to read some of the text.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like when what's Izaru or when he was talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of that stuff could sometimes be hard to read, but the text is a little cleaner, but it does in the background. Some of that text does move around, so it has the effect, but it's also easier to read.
Okay.
Yeah, and it definitely looks like the cutscenes are not sort of remastered, but once you get into the game, I think it looks a lot nicer and runs better.
So it seems like a lot of the difficulty of Killer7 was moving the thumbstick to aim with speed and precision. Is it going to be incredibly easy on mouse and keyboard?
I think there's a good chance that that'll be the case, but the gameplay we have here doesn't really show that off too much. It feels like they might be playing with a controller, but it's hard to tell. But yeah, I really like the way this looks. It looks a lot cleaner.
It looks great.
Yeah, but there's a couple things that sort of stood out to me as I was watching it.
I imagine the load times are going to be...
Yeah, so like that you'll notice that effect is kind of different. I felt like it looked a little bit more staticky in the original version, but here it looks noticeably different to me. Some of the textures on the Heaven Smiles are a little more noticeable, whereas on the PS2 version, it seemed like they were just kind of different colors, whereas there are some noticeable texture differences. But besides that, it feels like it is more or less the same game.
Do you feel like this is them testing the waters for more Killer7 franchise entries?
I could see that, but I feel like they've tried that before, because Killer is Dead was billed as a quasi sequel to Killer7, and that game is not very good.
No, it's really not.
But I feel like this could maybe be one of those things where if this does well, he'll just do something like it. I feel like that is more in Suda's vein than making like proper sequels.
Right.
Because he doesn't do a lot of those. Like, he wouldn't make Killer7 2. He would make something like Killer is Dead, but like...
The man who is currently working on the third No More Heroes game.
He didn't work on the second one, to be fair.
Okay.
So
He only doesn't work on second game.
yeah, he does not like the number 2. It's cursed.
He'll work on a third game in its series for sure.
I like the idea, like, if this has mouse and keyboard controls, then But then just like setting the sensitivity such that it's like, oh, good, this feels like a controller.
Yeah.
Like, that's basically what they're doing, or they're actually just playing on a controller here? Do you know?
Yeah, they didn't really clarify that, but like I feel like they did tell me that it does have mouse controls.
Okay.
So I feel like a lot of it was also that the
For aiming? Did they specify for aiming?
Just the UI elements.
Just for puzzle entry.
Yeah. But I feel like the way the camera sort of sways a little bit might be a little sort of more in line with what they want to do with like, hey, it'll actually be not super easy to aim, but there will be some sway. But
Okay.
yeah, and here we cut to another level. I think this is actually the previous level.
Fire. Detail.
Showing off a little
It's
bit.
like we're living in Memento.
Yeah. Wow.
So, Suriel, you're going to
Sure.
play this again?
Probably, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Why does that sound so incredible? Like,
I was expecting a maybe someday, but I just played it a few months ago, so I'm good for now.
oh no, I'll probably play this when it comes
You
out.
have people in your life that love you, Serial, and you deserve happiness and better things.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
gonna get
need
it by
to
playing
devote your
Killer
life
7.
on this thing.
For those who don't know, Suriel, this is your favorite game of all time, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Suriel has 7 people who love him.
That's right.
Killer 7 people.
One thing I just noticed actually is that the weak points look slightly different.
Yeah.
They look like sort of like, you know, moss or something, or some sort of like pollen on them.
Yeah.
Versus in the original version, it just looked like one big yellow ball.
Do you know, did they HD remaster the story at all so it makes more sense?
Yeah, they said all of our writing is now at 1080p. It's exactly what they told
So
me.
if you were looking for some extra clarity,
Yeah.
hopefully the new resolution on the script will
Yeah,
help.
the writing's got more pixels in it.
It'd be great if there's just one thing people missed because it was low res. That explains everything.
Oh, this is actually literally the plot to Memento.
No, we're giving it a hard time. I actually enjoyed playing this originally, and then the recent watching Suriel play it session.
That Killer7 Super Replay is one of my favorite things I've done since I've been here.
Really?
Yeah, it'll be linked at the end if anybody wants to watch it.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah,
was fun.
It was fun. It was fun to do.
Cork,
Oh,
you
yeah.
were there.
Yeah, it was a really great time. I liked spending all the hours with you.
For every
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that arc where you said you came to love Killer 7 and appreciate life more over
Yeah.
the course of several episodes that you were on.
It may be a better father.
That's right.
That's really the lesson of Killer 7 is be a good dad.
Yeah.
Remember in episode 6 when you admitted to that crime and then we had to like talk to the cops?
Well,
Yeah.
Cops came in.
And then we had Officer Jones on the episode.
That part
to
was-
talk about Cork's conviction.
that was not my favorite thing I've ever done here. is having to talk to the police.
Good to have you back after your time in the big house,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. We need to investigate sarcasm laws in the United States.
No, it's not like that. This gun is a... Don't
I'm glad this
move.
scene is in the footage here.
Yeah.
Don't
Classic
shoot.
scene.
Stay still.
Oh man.
So when they asked what did you want to see as far as this footage, did you just reply, I don't care?
No, Suriel specifically requested that Olmeda stuff at the beginning.
That's
I'm
right.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big old made a fan.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to call him Tony Almeida from 24.
Yeah.
That's not what his name is, though.
No.
It's the least that I can do for them.
When is this coming out, Suriel?
They have not announced a release date, but it'll be in the fall, I believe,
Of 2018?
of 2018.
Wonderful.
Sometime this year.
Yeah.
Catch it.
Catch it. Well, thanks for bringing the band back
Just stop
together
this.
there, Leo.
My pleasure.
All right. And thanks for joining us, guys. That's you and Joe, Serial. Yeah, you seem very distracted. I'm
Sorry.
doing my
I was trying to
amazing
pause.
send-off.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you, Jeff.
I appreciate your presence. And thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.